answer is that whenever you feel you are uncomfortable to come out of that comfort zone, as I said now, we have to have that strong determination in our mind, right? Because of that, we could tackle that situation. And at the same time, we have to imagine that what we really want to achieve in our life, so that intense and immense dream would supply the fuel to our determination, right?
Yes.
So I think we should realize what is the importance of our dream. So take into consideration of that dream, we have to try to come out of that comfort zone.
Hmm.
So determination and our dream, that should be
Yes.
in our mind if we really want to come out of that. Otherwise, if we run behind of that daily habitual routine, I
Yes.
don't think that it is going to give any fuel to our life, because yes, obviously we feel that it is the most comfortable life because the things are habitual and I feel the most comfortable here. But rather than, we have to think out of the box, what I would really get if I come out of this. So we have to think about this situation, what I
Hmm.
would get if I really come out of this. So
Yes.
in that in that way, I can say that we could really tackle that fear or that situation.
Yes, definitely. Clarity, determination should be there. Why you want to come out of your comfort zone, what it help you, in your personality growth. So yes,
Yes.
I think you really,
Yes.
you know, uh, rightly said that clarity should be there. So yes. So how a
Yes.
person can
Yes.
become determined, if I ask you?
Mm-hmm. How a person can be determined, it all depends upon that person, because every person is unique. So we should be clear about that, what we really want to become or what we really want to achieve in our life.
Mm.
So once we are clear with that, then obviously we, if we really want to be the good version of ourselves in that particular field, obviously we should be the determined person in our life. So I think if we really want to become a determined person, then we should be clear about our dream. So once we are good at it, then obviously there is nobody to stop us. So
Mm.
that clear cut vision, that is very much important here,
Mhm.
according to me.
Okay, that's really great. So my questions are ended towards comfort zone. So if you have any, you can ask. Otherwise, I will ask some question related to your journey.
Question is that,
Mm.
can a comfort zone affect a person's confidence?
Yes, definitely. When you are in comfort zone for a longer period of time, it affect your confidence because confidence comes only taking action. So when you have to come out of your comfort zone, you have to take action. You have to face challenges. So yes, it really hamper your confidence because staying in the comfort zone, it means you are not facing any challenges. You are not taking action. You are doing the same stuff again and again. So when you are not changing, when you are not learning any new thing, so definitely it hamper your confidence. So yes, in a shorter version of answer.
Yes,
Mm.
that's correct. And my second question is, do successful people stay in their comfort zones? Why?
Mm. I think successful people don't stay comfort zone for a longer period of time, but yes, they have to come and they come to their comfort zone for a shorter period of time so that they can feel relaxed, balance, feel happy, feel enjoyment, and feel energetic more. And then second time they have to come back with more energy, more strength. So yes, I think they also love to wing at comfort zone, but for not a longer period of time. They know what will they have to
Yes.
face if they stay in that zone for a longer period of time. Yes.
Yes, that's correct.
Mhm.
Being a human being, we all want to be in this comfort zone at least for a shorter time period. But as you said now, according to me, the successful person or successful people don't stay in their comfort zone for a longer time period. I
Mm.
mean, if they stay in this comfort zone for a longer time period, then they could not be the better version of themselves. That
Yes.
means we could not call them as the successful person. right? If we
Yes.
really want to be a successful person in our life, then obviously we have to come out of that. They
Hmm.
have already came out of that. That is why they are called as the successful
Hmm.
people.
Successful. Yes.
So yes, absolutely. I totally concur with your point, and
Hmm.
I think I also have done with my questions because the time is short.
Okay.
So yes, I'm
Okay.
curious
So,
to hear if you have any other questions from your side. I would definitely like
so
to
I would
ask
like to
you.
ask you your journey and your motivation behind learning this language first.
Okay, so I started my YouTube journey and also this speaking journey in 2025. So I can say it's been almost 1.5 years, but I can't say that I was a consistent person because in this 1.5 years, I have taken a huge gap of 4 or 5 months here just because of some other exams. So it's been almost, I can say, 1 year. Even though every time I say that it's been almost 1.5 years, but I have taken 4 months of gap.
Hmm.
And the fear inside me that amplified that confidence to be consistent here and
Hmm.
also to have conversation among, I mean, between different people on a daily basis. So
Hmm.
yes, the fear in the sense that I always had a fear in my mind that if I got an opportunity to speak in front of the public, out of the blue, then whether I would be able to do it or not, that was the intensive fear in in my mind. So that fear itself boosted and that fear itself fueled my dream.
Hmm.
So that's how all these things ended up.
Hmm. That's really great journey. So, Nimisha, I had one question I forget. Okay, yes, I
Okay.
got it now. So, I would like to ask you, what would you like to prefer, reading books or watching content in English?
I normally prefer to watch conversational videos and some other quality podcasts.
Hmm.
So, because earlier I was into reading, I can't say that I was into reading, but I was trying to be, in touch with that process. But later on, I realized that it is not the cup of I mean, it's not my cup of tea. So I quit that because if we really want to into that process, then we should enjoy that. Otherwise we could not be in touch with that anymore, right?
Hmm.
So nowadays I can't say that I am a person who reads on a daily basis, but yes,
Hmm.
I do have a collection of books. Even
Hmm.
though the most and the easiest thing for me is that hearing to different podcasts, so
Hmm.
that's what I do nowadays.
Hmm. That's really great. Okay, so do you have any question? Otherwise, we can wrap up the session.
Yes.
So,
I also want to know about yourself. That means when did you start? And I have been watching your, videos for a long time. So I am curious to know about your journey as well.
okay, definitely, I would love to share my journey. Like, my journey started 1.5 year ago, and at the same time, I started my journey with YouTube. And I had this dream to speak this language since my school time, but that time I didn't know how to, create my own environment. And I was very passionate about this language, but after marriage, I forget about this dream. But I think I had a burning desire that time. So 1.5 year ago, I was just scrolling through like a YouTube video. So I got some conversation video where people were conversing with each other, so where I got an idea if they would improve their language at this age, there are some homemakers like conversing with each other after marriage. They are improving their language, and I got an idea that they also improved via having their journey with the YouTube channel, because they were also sharing their journey that because of YouTube channel they are feeling tremendous change because of their YouTube channel. They were able to maintain the consistency. So at the same time, I also started my journey, like emailing to different YouTuber and having conversation with them, and started my journey with YouTube. So in this way, this is my journey of speaking English, because I think I had a burning desire in childhood, and now I think I am, like leading a dream life. Yes.
Okay. So my next question is that in today's conversation, our topic was comfort zone. So you always had that burning desire to speak in this particular language. So my question is that you always had that intensive dream to speak in this particular language, right? But
Mm.
during during your schooling time, you were not able to do this. So were you feeling comfortable during that time?
Okay, yes, I was comfortable, but that kind of burning desire because I didn't know you also could create your environment. That thing, I think I didn't that kind of idea that time. I thought that maybe I have to indulge myself in that real environment that I would able to speak this language. But I definitely, whenever I watch some, content in TV that time, if children were speaking in English, I was mesmerized by them. Even one of my teacher, because when I was, studying that time, even our teacher were not able to speak this language. So one of our teacher always used some sentences while teaching us. I was that time also mesmerized how she learned, how she talked in English, and I think burning desire I had that time, but I didn't feel so much uncomfortable. But feeling maybe sometime
Okay.
I'm not
So you
reminding
were
that.
feeling comfortable.
Mm, yes, but I
Mhm.
had that kind of
Okay.
burning desire. Mm.
Yes.
Because
So
if I
ever
get a
since you
chance
started,
to indulge in that kind of environment, I will definitely enroll myself in that environment. But I didn't get that kind of chance.
yes. So
Mm.
my next question is that ever since you started making conversation with different people out there,
Mm.
did you feel that you are breaking your comfort zone and coming out of that?
Yes, because I have to take some action. I have to face my fear because I have to face my nervousness. Initially, I was very nervous. Even I was showing that I am very confident, but inside I was nervous. I was having fear of making mistake, fear of judgment, and yes, these type of challenges I have faced, and I also overcome. Because I think when you face your fear, it means you are coming out of your comfort zone, right?
Yes.
Mm.
So we all are labeled here just as, learners. So being a learner, I think, oh my God, I also slipped my mind. So I
Yes,
was
sometimes it slipped
supposed
our
to
mind.
ask you that.
Mm.
Ah, yo, okay, I got it now. So we all are learners here, but even though
Right.
we make conversation on a daily basis to
Mm.
just to improve ourselves, right? So my question is that do you practice before conducting this conversation? Because there should be some ideas in our mind so that we could elaborate it, right?
Mm.
So I'm a kind of person who suffers to get, ideas so that I could delineate my points on my own.
Mm.
So in my case, I can say that I mean, moreover, it is the problem relating to ideas, the lack of ideas. So what do
Mm.
you do to tackle this situation? Do you practice with anybody in the sense of real human being or AI platforms, or
Mm.
just you are coming in front of this camera at the very neck of that time?
Mm. Yes, I must say that I practice. I practice with myself. I question to myself and answering and imagine, yes, there is someone who is listening me. Sometime I practice and sometime I also, read about that content, or sometime I go to YouTube and search the content related to that. Yes, not every time, but yes, if I have some topics, so definitely I will go for that, because so that I can also get some, point ideas. So definitely I go for that. Otherwise, if I have a normal conversation, so that time I don't go, or and I don't
Yes.
practice. Yes, but yes, when I have a topic, so that time I do some practices with myself.
Yes.
Yes,
Correct. Because today it was a superb, conversation with you, and you explained your points in such a fabulous way. So I felt like, oh my God, she's already with a numerous points here. So to get that points, I think we should practice. At least we
yes,
should,
yes.
read
We
that
should practice and we
content.
should consume that kind of content so that whatever in
Yes.
our mind we can express that. Otherwise, how we can express? Otherwise, right?
Yes. Yes, that's the main problem. Because of that, many people out here like me suffers.
No, you are
And
not
for
suffering.
that,
Actually, you really hit the nail on the head today
no,
in our
no,
conversation.
I don't
No.
feel that I explained my
Mm,
points well, because I wasn't, prepared, and I didn't even read about it only
mm.
because of this all hustle
I
bustle.
think
But
you
I
have
don't want
such
to.
get a such kind of experience, throughout your journey because you are quite consistent with this language. So experience also gives you so much confidence, boost,
Yes,
and ideas as
experience
well.
does matter.
Mm.
Yes.
Experience really matters.
So
Sometimes
even
knowledge
though,
knowledge doesn't matter.
yeah,
Experience matters. Mm.
yes, correct. Even though we all are here just because of this language, moreover that I think we have to have some level of ideas and points in our mind to elaborate
Yes.
any point out there, I mean any
Mm.
topic out there, so that we could conduct this conversation in a flow, so that we could engage the opposite person and also the audience. So
Right.
we have to research on different topics on a daily basis. So
Yes.
yes, I think
We
many
should
people
keep.
out there, they can resonate with me.
Definitely. We should keep ourselves engaged in good things actually. So in this way we can become more productive, right?
Correct.
Mm.
Yes, absolutely.
So
Okay.
shall
So any other question?
no, there is no any question left behind. So thank you so much. I really enjoyed this conversation with you, Nimisha, and I hope you also enjoyed the same. So thank you so much actually.
Yes. The feelings
Mm.
are mutual. I also enjoyed this conversation with you, and it was one of my dreams to have a conversation with you, honestly. So
Thank you
it
so
was a
much.
super conversation. And
Yes,
after this conversation, if somebody would ask me that how was your day, then I would definitely tell them that it was a productive day, because I talked with
rightly.
you. It was one of my dreams.
Yes, and
So thank you
really
so
our
much for the
conversation
time.
was really I felt that it was productive and it really I think made my day.